welcome also from my side. Thanks for the invitation to the German Academic Exchange Service. Today, I'd like to speak about HTW, as we call it, the University of Applied Sciences in Berlin. You can see me there on the screen, but this is me. My name is Jette Wienprecht, and I'm a program manager of one of the advanced postgraduate master's degrees that I will present to you today. Here you find my contact details. Feel free also to get in touch with me afterwards or with my colleagues. So let's get started. HTW, as Mr. Bayer already said, is the largest University of Applied Science in Berlin with more than 40,000 students, and amongst them there are more than 3,000 international students actually. We have a focus on business administration, engineering and design, and even an interdisciplinary approach. We have in total 70 degree programs in 5 faculties and 2 campuses in the east of Berlin, and more than 3,000 graduates every year. Now I was confused. I need to click, I think. Okay, what actually is a University of Applied Science? Maybe not all of you are aware of that concept. It's more that we work very practice-oriented, so rather than pure academic approach, we gear towards market demands. That means that in all our programs, we have practical exercises, workshops, case studies, and this is also very important. We work closely together with companies, for example, when writing your master thesis or when it comes to internships. So we are seeking for holistic thinkers and problem solvers. Also, there was a ranking with regards to where HTW is ranked. There's a public or a common magazine or economic special journal, which is Wirtschaftswoche, and there they have a ranking made by a conduction survey where HTW is ranked amongst the top 3 industry-oriented study programs in this field that you can see below. What we offer at HTW, so we have this sort of normal or which is state-of-the-art facilities as libraries, software packages, canteens, sports. We have a career service and a startup competence center in case you would like to run your own company later on. And for the international students, we also have an international office and also a program office for our international masters. So a person you can get in touch with, like me, when it comes to organizational questions, but also personal questions, or when it comes to planning your career, you could also always address the program office. Then, we have different, within our structure, with the programs, we are organized within a division of continuing education, and there are 4 master programs, which I will further represent and present soon, which is a Master of Business Administration and Engineering, so with a stronger focus on those of you who have experience in mechanical engineering. We have a broader master program of project management and data science, which is open to all degrees. Then we have a specialized MBA and E on life science management. And we have an IT program, which is professional IT business and digitalization. We also offer further programs, which are the international business, international development economics, and Master of Construction and Management. Today I would like to focus on the advanced master programs. The first one is the IT master, as I have said before, which is linking IT with the business. So this is an international postgraduate master program. It composes of more or less like regularly 3 semesters, and there's also the option to conduct an internship. The program is taught fully in English and targeted to you, the international students, and it is limited to 25 students maximum. We offer some extracurricular activities, for example, excursions to companies, for example, language classes for those of you who would like to learn German, and like social events, like a summer event or a Christmas event, in order to network between the professors, but also the lecturers that coming from business, which is something which is very special. So you have a unique combination of in-depth skills combined with economic aspects. So it's aimed at targeting for the market. And you have the full range of data-driven innovation. So you will deal with data science, IT security. You will deal with cloud computing. So all of this, which is state of the art. And as I said before, the teachers are not only coming from academia, but also from IT-related companies. So they know the market, they know what is worth to learn. And it's also a wonderful opportunity for you to network with them. Also, we invite guest lecturers, and we do have cooperations, and it's very project-oriented and practical. What do you need? What are our requirements? You need an undergraduate degree, preferably with IT related, but it's not a full. It's not a must, so to speak. So if you can imagine to change your path of career, feel free to also consider that. Also, we are asking for 1 year of post-graduation work experience, and you need to be fluent in English. So preferably, you need to prove it via English language certificate, or having studied English before, or working in an English company, for example. So in general, you need to have a suitable profile and the motivation to study that program. So here again, as I have described before, you can have an overview of the concrete courses that will be taught. And I'd like to emphasize again that we have in the 2 semesters, we have project studies where you can also, first of all, like gain experience, practical experience, but also increase your capabilities and your networking facilities, because it's also possible for you to suggest a certain project. So you can also specify within the project in certain area, for example. The 3rd semester is mainly meant to write your master thesis. However, there's also the possibility to prolong and then write your thesis in the 4th semester when you do an internship, for example, in the 3rd semester. The program opens the door to a career as an IT expert and business leader in the 5 most important roles, which are digital business architect or designer, data scientists, enterprise architect, chief digital officer, or cloud architect. And something that you gain in this program is especially the intercultural competences. So the IT-related profiles, I can tell you, are in highest demand in Germany or in the whole of Europe, actually. And Berlin is meant to be the startup capital. So this could be a great opportunity for you if you would like to start in that scene and gain experience in that. However, to be honest, still German language skills are an asset for most of the jobs. This is not so true for the startup scene, but when it comes to bigger organizations, it's always worth. And for that reason, we also offer language courses for German, so that you have the possibility to start learning German and to improve your German skills. As I said before, it's not a requirement. So you don't need to speak German to get accepted in the program, in all of our programs. But yeah, to be prepared for the job market, it would be good to get into that direction as well. Now, I'd like to speak about the other program, which is the MBA and E in life science management. So life science is a broader scene. So if you have a background in biotechnology, chemistry, pharmacy, medtech, health tech, or even food engineering, you're very welcome to apply in order to in order to gain experience, in order to professionalize even more, in order to go back from the lab into the hierarchies in a pharma or pharma tech or biotech organization, then that program would suit you very well. And again, the requirements would be a proof of English, at least 1 year of work experience, and third one is a degree, undergraduate degree of relevance. And now this is the third program, which is also Master of Business Administration and Engineering, but a more focus not in the life science industry, but in the, so to speak, classical engineering. So this program is diverse and interdisciplinary. You can immediately apply what you have learned in a practical context. You improve your analytical abilities and the team communication skills, and you enhance your job market profile by strengthening your individual profile by choosing one of 5 specialization options. These are, for example, public procurement, global leadership, and feel free to gain more information. And again, as I said, so English requirements, reference of 1 year of relevant market job experience, and a relevant degree in the field of mechanical engineering. Now we have the fourth program, which is more the broader program, as there we don't require any specific background. So this one is providing dual competencies in project management and data analysis. It's a mixture of online and on campus. So this one provides you very flexible timeline organization and time management, so that you might decide first semester to stay on campus in order to get in line with or get to know Berlin and the country. However, if due to, I don't know, other personal reasons you need to move to another country, it's very flexible. Also, that program is very practice-oriented. The professors are experienced in the industry, and you're going to network a lot. So here, apply. If you want to apply, you can do it with, say, various ranges of backgrounds. And of course, as project management is more or less important in every branch, you gain excellent knowledge, and you will be well equipped, especially when you with the combination of data analysis and data science, so that your career prospects are very well as well. So now some general aspects I'd like to speak with you, because this could be interesting for you as well. So is it possible to work? Yes, it is possible to work during the studies with the visa. So you're allowed to work 120 full days or 240 half days during your studies. So it is also a good option, first of all, to gain experience in Germany. There's certain job positions which are student assistant jobs, which are quite high skilled and very well perceived if you do it aside with your studies. And the companies are offering very good contracts for that. And this is also, a good funding option actually for your studies. When you want to stay after having graduated, it is possible either, and this is really often the case when you, for example, write your thesis with an organization or a company, or you have done an internship with a company and then writing your thesis. Our students will immediately, towards the end of their stay, provided with a full-time contract after having graduated. So this is not a rare case. That's more the usual case. However, if due to certain circumstances this is not possible, or you want to change your company even after having graduated and not having a job offer, no worries about that, because you can apply for a job-seeking visa, and then you're allowed to stay 18 months in Germany and seek for a job, or in Europe, actually. Also, working alongside during that period is possible. And then after you have found a full-time valuable contract, your work permit will be changed into a full work permit or EU blue card even. So then, as I said, the language skill requirements different from C1 German or English. So it's a bit, it depends on the branch, it depends on the organization. As I said before, the smaller, the startup companies are more likely to apply people also without German skills. And as you might know, also here the structure is like slowly changing, that companies getting more open to hire people even with lesser German skills. Scholarships. So Germany is not a country where it's very common to provide scholarships, so universities don't do that so much. But there's a variety of international student scholarships available, and here we always refer to DAD, and I'm sure Mr. Bayer and his colleagues will be ready to help you out when it comes to finding suitable scholarships. We usually recommend to get in touch with DAD and even book a meeting, an appointment, because they're very good in recommending, and also they provide a really good and in-depth scholarship database which you can research for when it comes to funding through scholarships. However, you find also a list of different scholarships here. A question about the living costs. So accommodation, sort of speak. I have copied a pro forma plan which was made by a colleague of mine. However, I need to correct it because for the rent it would be better to plan in 400 euros per month, because also in Berlin, as in other cities, it's like the rents is rising, but in general you can plan in for this 18-month stay 14 to 16,000 euros. We could also speak about the requirements when it comes to applying for a visa. For example, you need to prove that you can cover your living costs, and usually you need to provide around you need to prove that you would have around 10,000 euros. I think it's 10,800. We can speak about that if that is of interest, or otherwise my colleagues and me in an individual communication through email, we can exchange that. Yes. So feel free. So this is leads me to the end. So get in touch. So either to me or to my colleagues. Here you find the list, and we can also share the presentation so that you will have access to all the contact details afterwards. And really feel free, because we are also looking forward to get in touch. And now I'm looking forward to exchange further with you and answer your questions.